It's a grand opening celebration here at the Habitat for Humanity ReStore in Stittsville. I'm joined once again by Myrna Beatty. She is the director of ReStores for Greater Ottawa. You and your team like to have fun, eh?
Yes, we do. We do like to have fun for sure.
I come up with these ideas. Sometimes they're right down to the wire, but you made it happen.
Oh my God, we did.
The viewers would never know. All right, so we've got 18,000 square feet here inside this ReStore, one of 3 locations here in the city. How is it possible that you have some new items?
We are Home Depot's national charity of choice.
Okay.
We have wonderful support from Lowe's as well, Home Hardware, Euro Tile and Stone,
Dulux paints. So that's how you have new items, unopened paint.
Right.
Now, the gently used items, which we're going to talk about how to upcycle, where do they come from?
They come from the general public, Sarah.
Yeah.
But we've also had 3 amazing donations of furniture from local hotels.
Okay.
We started with Minto Suites, then we went to the Lord Elgin, 344 rooms.
Yeah.
And the Sheraton last year for 240 rooms.
But general public, hint, hint, if you're thinking of getting rid of something, if you're downsizing, don't throw it in the dump.
Give us a
One
call.
man's trash is another person's treasure, right?
Exactly.
Okay, who did this piece of art?
Well, Kathy Hollick is a local artist. She was a volunteer, then she was a staff member, now she's a volunteer again.
Okay.
She's incredibly talented. She did this as a door prize for our grand opening.
And it originally looked like this.
Looked like this.
Okay, and then and this is some of her other artwork, which is also for sale.
It is, and those are cabinet doors that she buys at the ReStore and then does beautiful paintings on.
Okay, all of the proceeds going right back to Habitat for Humanity here in Greater Ottawa.
Absolutely.
It stays in the region. Okay, we've got a couple of other examples of upcycling ideas, but Myrna, I'm going to scoot. I'll see you in a second here. I wanted to bring in upcycling expert. That's what I'm calling you today. Katrina Barkley of Malenka Originals here in Ottawa. We've got this piece underway. Let's take a look at the before shot, and then Katrina, talk about what you've done to this piece and what you will be doing throughout the day.
Sure. So I'm taking this piece that was just quite, well, you saw the before picture, and we're doing an ombre blending technique using grays and whites. After that's done, this is just a first coat, so we need a second coat, and then after that, we're going to put on this decor transfer.
Okay.
So we're going to stick it on the front, and then after that I'm going to do some waxing techniques to give it a more aged effect.
So stay tuned. We will show you that before the end of the day here on CTV Morning Live. If you happen to miss it, maybe you had to go to work like many people do, you can revisit it on the CTV webpage. But here's a smaller project. What are we doing to this frame, which was also found here at the store?
So there's lots of pictures here at the store you can buy, but some of the frames are a little bit outdated. So I like to take a picture and funk up the frame a little bit, have a little bit of fun, do something.
Funk up the frame.
I don't know.
Be very careful with
terminology.
That
Sorry.
Okay, now that we've taped the picture.
Right.
Well, and what paint are you using? Because that's important. You can't use any old paint.
I had asked Ryan, your cameraman here, what he thought, and he liked
there
this
was your
blue
first
color.
Mistake.
Oh, okay.
No,
well, he liked the idea of this blue here. No, he's got a good eye.
It's
Ryan
true because
does.
and here's the thing. He's actually a customer of yours at Malenka Originals.
Yes,
he loves the Annie Sloan chalk paint.
It is, yeah.
Right?
So he's used it. He knows the colors. So he likes this Greek blue color, and he likes the idea of having this frame in this blue. I like the idea too. So it's pretty easy. I've just taped up the sides to protect the picture. And we're just going to paint it with the blue. Did you want to do a little bit?
I do.
Can you get in there?
Okay.
Yeah.
How many coats when everything is
well,
said and done?
we're going to need a couple coats of this for sure.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Can I just get some paint? Yeah, so we'll do a couple coats, and then maybe we'll do some wax on this too. And you know, you've got a really beautiful piece of art that looks a lot more modern than it did with the older frame.
Well, and I think one of the reasons why the chalk paint is so fun is it can go right on top of surfaces like the wood, and this is something that you can actually do with the family. You can probably speak to that. It's like a bonding experience.
For sure. No, the kids could even get involved in this. It's an eco-friendly water-based paint. So yeah, you can get everybody involved doing some work.
Okay. We've got plenty more to come from the Habitat for Humanity ReStore. This is the 3rd location here in the nation's capital. It is their grand opening, and the best part, all of the proceeds go right back to a very